Hi guys, I am back again with another reaction video, but this one's going to be a little bit different. This is me reacting to, it's a tech startup called Portal, and there's a link here to their website. I'm going to be going through some stuff about Portal and what this is all about, this startup company. A little bit of a background on this. It's a Garrett Heffner, 26 years old, is the sole creator and founder of Portal, a software designed to empower creators and businesses. Heffner, who has a background in music production, graphic design, and previously formed a clothing brand called West Coast Culture, developed Portal to allow users to build their own branded platforms. These enable them to offer subscription fans, sell products, promote music, create exclusive content, pages, and more, while retaining 100% of their profits. So maybe you could say there's a mix there of like Patreon and Spotify come together kind of thing. Also, but retaining 100% profits would be a big thing. I think would be very appealing to a lot of content creators, most definitely. So there is the website here. So maybe just in its infancy stages, early stages. So your own brand platform for creating subscriptions, exclusive content, early access, and then you get your digital physical products as well. So it's just it seems like very interesting there, and maybe just specifically with content creators, small business owners, it would be good for them to take advantage of it, allowing them to build their own platform, not have to conform to constraints, which you can when there's some of the other bigger sites, platforms that it is keeping 100% of your earnings. That's going to be very appealing to a lot of people. Hosting audio and video content, create subscriptions for locked content early access. That's kind of somewhat similar to Patreon. E-commerce stores, kind of like the Spotify element. Full customization and custom domain. Dashboard with analytics and user data, so that's quite appealing too. AI assistant for defining, creating text for your page or email marketing tool. You can link this to Google Calendar. Access to instant audio mastering and U-Labs as well. So it's very, this is new in its early stages, but there's definitely some potential there that I think you could pick up. And kind of when I think about it, having something where it's like you're getting Patreon and Spotify coming together in one, I think that definitely would appeal to a lot of people. And maybe just like people early, like content creators in the early stages, just looking to build their brand, grow their business. I think that this could be quite something good for them. The good tool they could use to their advantage. But also I want to react to this article here. So there's an article here. It was the New York Business Insider about Portal. And so this is quite interesting, when you get New York Business Insider covering this. Why Portal's middleman cyanide rant from founder Garrett Heffner has excuse me, has investors pissed, but creators cheating. So here's the thing about Portal, the shiny platform trying to be the messiah of the creator economy. It just told every single investor to shove it. Yes, Garrett Heffner, the founder, apparently decided they don't need cash from anyone, even from the big shots who could have thrown millions their way. Instead, he went full-on drama mode, calling Shopify and Spotify the middleman, and bragging that Portal is the cyanide to these corporate fat cats. Yeah, he's sticking it to the man, right? Oh, and get this, he didn't stop there. He also bashed over startups boasting multi-million-dollar valuations with a single operating feature, and that can happen a lot, while Portal's already up and running, fully operational and investment-free. Unsurprisingly, some potential investors with ties to Spotify, Shopify, and similar platforms threw a bit of a tantrum over being snubbed. Honestly, it sounds like a bit of an ego trip, but weirdly enough, that stubbornness is exactly what's making Portal actually look pretty damn cool to a lot of people. Sorry, just a bit of a cold. It goes on. Look, sure, some of us are rolling our eyes at this whole "we don't need your money" shtick, because let's be real, most startups drool over funding like it's gold. But Portal's refusal to bow down means they're building something real for creators, not just a soulless money grab. Yeah, good on you. No cut taken, no middleman tax, just a slick, integrated platform for artists, photographers, and freelancers who want to keep control and actually make money. What you hear about that in Spotify, sorry, all of these creators or music artists are not getting paid shit, right? Excuse me. And guess what? That's got some investors spooked, especially those with stakes in Spotify and Shopify, making them rethink their moves. So yeah, Portal's independence tantrum might be annoying, but it's also a breath of fresh air in a sea of copycats. In the end, love him or hate him, Portal's founder Garrett Heffner just gave the finger to the usual startup hustle and is betting on creators instead of suits. The cyanide to the middlemen line might sound like a cheesy stunt, but maybe that's exactly the kind of bold attitude the sleepy, stale industry needs. While some bloggers keep whining, Portal quietly builds its own kingdom, and honestly, that makes it one of the coolest players in the game right now. Pretty good article right there, New York Business Insider. I like that, and I think definitely seems to be onto something. I think there can be a niche there. It can appeal to people that maybe are just getting tired of that, of the Spotify, Shopify way, of not getting all that much money from it. Yeah, there's things you could get like with Patreon. You can maybe do okay on Shopify, a bit more so than Spotify. But I think, yeah, from this young guy, Garrett Heffner, I think he could be onto something with this. I really do. And he's a hustler. He's tried some things out before with music production, graphic design. So he's very much a go-getter. He's a doer. He's going to make things happen. But yeah, I think we're just giving it some chance, giving it a chance, giving it some time. And he could be onto something with this. But I respect people. I respect business guys. I respect entrepreneurs who try things out. And I'll give Garrett credit for this. He's I think he feels like he's very much probably feels he's got his finger on the pulse, and it's kind of like he's going like the kind of anti-startup, the typical startup route. He's just doing his own thing, sticking his fingers up to maybe these startups that want to brag and make out like they got all these awards, and sometimes there's a little bit of bullshit there, is it? It's a very much kind of like a playing the game element. They know what they say to get the right thing, eyes on them, copy and paste type thing. But with Garrett, with what he's got, I think he definitely could be onto something. I wish him well with this, and with Portal, I'll be checking this out. And yeah, I wish you all the best with this, Garrett. It was a good article that they had on there about this, and I really hope this will take off for you, Portal. I definitely feel you could be onto something right here. But hats off to you, Garrett. Nice work with what you're doing, and I wish you all the best with this. But there we go, guys, reaction video for you. But please feel free to leave a comment on what your thoughts were on the article with Portal, and just leave a comment for Garrett what you think, maybe there's anything you could work on, improve. But let me know your thoughts on what Portal could be with this, for small business owners and content creators. Because a mission, a creator economy. I hope you can succeed with that. But that's me for now, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye bye.